Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? So, I want to address some claims that have been going on for a while, and I also want to address some claims that were made specifically from Kayla in the new Mike Clum documentary about EDP. And I want to give context and clear up things, but in no way do I want any hate to be sent towards Kayla. Even though there are lies being said about me, I wish nothing but the best for her, and I ask that none of you guys send any hate to her whatsoever at all. So, without any further ado, let's get into it.
I feel like I was a victim of EDP, but mainly a victim of Jidion. They collectively never once told me to go straight to law enforcement. I feel like I am a victim of Jidion because he encouraged me to keep talking to a pedophile. They also instructed me to keep messaging EDP, which was incredibly draining. Yes, Jidion was encouraging me to continue messaging him. I wasn't allowed to report anything to the cops until the day of the sting. I just think that he should have told me to block EDP, but he didn't. Jidion on a phone call even told me not to report anything to the police because a private case was being built up behind the scenes. Jidion is a very selfish, greedy, and a scam artist type of person. Now, me personally, am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So the claims are that I facilitated a predator to come inside of my Discord channel, which allowed Kayla to be groomed. The other claims is that I forced and pressured her into keep on being in contact with EDP. And the third claim is that I forced and demanded that she not
Which
go to
AI thing?
police.
You talking about the M? He was talking to the AI. To the AI. What's her name? What's good? K3Z. To the AI. Fucking girlfriend.
Even though that she was talking to EDP. So we're going to knock them all out, and I'm going to address everything. So first, let's address the claim that EDP met Kayla from my Discord channel. She was a minor at the time, but now she is 19 years old. So let's address that.
Kayla Hoskins is the victim being referenced in the sting operation, and she's not a decoy. Like Skeeter said, this one is for real. But how did she meet EDP445? Well, she was a huge fan of Jidion, and she was in his Discord server. EDP, after being invited by Jidion to his public server full of children, noticed her profile, found her Instagram connected to it, and messaged her.
Now, the reason why people believe that EDP met her through my Discord is because I was under the impression that's how it happened, and I'm the one who put out the statement that EDP found her through my Discord. When EDP joined my Discord, when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join.
Which other thing?
But he found a girl in my Discord, right? And in her Discord, she has her Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her. The reason why I gladly took the blame for EDP meeting her through my Discord, because at the time, I truly believe that's how he found her, and I wanted to take accountability for my role in this occurrence. But as it turns out, Kayla herself in the documentary stated that she had already been messaging EDP before I had even ever added him in my own Discord.
My name is Kayla Hoskins, and in June 2023, I received an Instagram DM from EDP445, otherwise known as Bryant. I first replied to EDP because I always reply to anyone who messages me, and I didn't know who he was, but I freaked out because he told me he was, and sooner rather than later he started sending very flirtatious messages. A while later, Jidion added EDP into his Discord filled with kids
Clap it up for the biggest hand.
Q&A. And then when I told people like in the server that EDP texted me, Jidion quickly knew about it because his manager told him.
So EDP was added into my Discord server to do an interview on June 21st. And he was banned that same exact day because he never came up to actually do the interview because he wanted to get paid last minute. And even though I had 70,000 people in my live stream, I'm not going to pay a pedophile to interview him. Either he wants to interview or he doesn't. So I was not about to pay that man.
All right, my nigga. So here's the deal. We ain't
you talking about you did good in the one
until I'm fucking compensated, my nigga. You feel me?
You talking about you trying to be funny, gang? You said who is EDP? EDP is, remember we was reacting the other day to that on that documentary. That's EDP. Wow. I tried my best, y'all.
Like, I don't give a fuck. You know, I deserve
I tried my
to be
best, man.
compensated for my motherfucking time, for
I
my
had like
efforts. You
three. I
feel
had
me?
like three
And
chances
also,
I could have
here's the
won.
message log of all the things that he said in my Discord. And I know it's a lot of stuff. But yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord. And he was promptly banned that same exact day. Now, on June 23rd, that is the day that Kayla at least went public in my Discord server, telling people in the Discord that EDP was talking to her. She was saying, hey, is this the real EDP account? Because if it is, he just messaged me. Now, I know you guys are saying, Jidion, that says deleted user. How do you know that that's her? Well, we did a lot of digging through the Discord server.
I need to tweak all my settings fucked up because I thought I had a fucking Fortnite coach, and this nigga told me to turn all this shit off and turn all this other shit on, and then the nigga haven't even hit me up since to finish coaching me.
This is some evidence to show that it's her because we have old screenshots and everything. But to fully show you that this deleted user is her, she actually posted a photo of her ID photo on the Discord server saying how much she hated her photo. So yeah, this is for sure her. Keep in mind, she's the only one who alleges that EDP hit her up from my Discord server. Nobody else has ever came out saying that EDP hit them up from my Discord server. So out of the 130,000 people, she was the only one. And she goes public with it 2 days later after we did the interview with EDP. And she's telling the Discord that EDP's talking with her.
I get what he trying to imply, gang. He trying to imply he trying to imply that after, because she's already in his Discord server. So he's trying to imply that after they was supposed to do the EDP shit or whatever about the kids and shit, that she hit him up basically for opportunity to basically get some attention from Jidion and the rest of the people in the server. So she hit EDP up willingly and then brought it back to the server 2 days later.
So one of the members in my Discord said, send a screenshot. And for some reason, Kayla says, I'll send one real zoomed in for you.
That's what he trying to imply.
On the sup that he said.
Like basically, because at the beginning of this clip, remember he played the little clip where she said, yeah, I'm an opportunist.
Sup. Now, I am going to be real. I do not 100% know if anything was said before that sup. I am going to go off of her word. She says that EDP hit her up first, but I do find it a little weird that she zoomed in on that sup when someone asked for a screenshot. Now, when she first went public in my Discord server about talking to EDP,
I get it.
Random members in my server were telling her to block him, telling her to get away, port him, and just telling her to just stop being in contact with him because he's a predator. And every time somebody would tell her something about...
So basically, she threw him under the bus. Now he's basically just trying to throw her under the bus. Like, bitch, you was trying to get an opportunity at the age of 16 by fucking with a predator. Basically, that's basically what I'm getting. What y'all get from it? That's what I'm getting from it.
Stop communicating with him. She never replied to those comments. She also made these posts in the Discord asking users if she should troll him. And then she also puts in there, should I be a decoy? Should I do a catch a predator? Nobody replied to that message.
See?
Now, keep in mind, all these messages that she had posted in my Discord were nearly 2 weeks before I even knew about the situation.
When I told people like in the server that EDP texted me, Jidion quickly knew about it because his manager told him.
And also, I have no idea how long they were talking previous to when she put these messages in my Discord server. I just can't confirm that. Now, fast forward on June 28th, so this is 5 days after she first went public in my Discord server saying that she was talking to EDP. She was telling users,
why don't you gotta hold his hands like this?
Of a Discord of 130,000 people that she was talking to EDP. And this is what the users in that
don't make nobody believe you more
she
or
was
not.
telling them that she was talking to a predator and that she's underage.
In the text messages.
Bro, we reacting to Jidion response. He talking about the girl Kayla from the reaction we did a couple days ago.
Did you state your age?
Yes.
Okay,
like
good.
Clearly and multiple times.
Yeah.
And he like, yeah, I mean, That's straight up
It's
wild.
insane.
You can just send this
He
shit to
keeps
the FBI
asking
tip
me-
line if you want.
And again, after all of these people told her that she should stop talking with him and go to law enforcement, she just never responded to them.
I mean, what are you gonna do from here? You're gonna like call the police? I guess.
Yeah, but I guess I'm trying to get more evidence though, and then I need to get like, I don't know.
What more evidence do you
fast-forward
need?
to when I found out about this whole situation, when I first got on the call with her, I let her know I didn't feel comfortable with her talking with a predator, with her being underage. So I came up with some clever ideas to where we could switch off and I could take over communication and she wouldn't have to. Here's one of those examples that I gave her. Maybe we could say something like, hey, my parents switched providers and I couldn't get my number, so this is my new one. And then it'd be a number that we could text through. And granted, in that call, she did agree that that was a good idea, but she never gave over the communication to me nor Skeeter. Now, I really don't know why.
That's because she wanted to be in control of shit. Because if she had all the evidence, she could do whatever she wanted with it. Whether it was with Jidion, another to catch a predator, whatever.
But when going through her messages in my Discord, I did find this thread of her, and I'm going to just let you guys hear it. So someone in my Discord rudely tells her that you taking credit for clout chasing a predator. She replies and said, no, I meant like I'm not going to go to trial after trial to not get credited. He's literally going to jail because
I know everything.
I'm saving these streets. Stop. Also, she responded to somebody who rudely told her that all she wanted was clout. And she said, if another YouTuber is going to make clout off of my situation, so am I. TF. That's wrong to take full credit.
That's why she wanted the whole fucking.
You're just too young.
She wanted to take control of everything so she can have all the screenshots and she can have everything to hand over to whoever she wanted to.
At least this one is specifically hers. Somebody that lives in a different time zone as her, but as you guys can see, it's still 08 on the same day. They said, Kayla Hoskins, today at 8:08 p.m. If another YouTuber is going to make clout off of my situation, so am I. TF. So that's just to show that this was 100% her saying this. And the crazy thing is this isn't about a clout situation because it's really a tragic one. This man was talking to who he knew to be a 15-year-old girl, and he continued having sexual conversation, which is absolutely horrible, and EDP should be thrown under the jail cell. And in my first call with her, after I checked up on her to make sure that she was okay, I even let her know that I wanted her to be a ghost in this entire situation. And don't worry about your privacy and everything, Kayla. You're gonna be a ghost in all of this. The only people that I wanted to know that she was personally involved in this and that she had been talking to him is her parents, which I also told them. Sure, you're aware of everything that's happening.
Yes, my daughter
nigga bald
always
as hell.
communicates to me. I think she considers me her best friend.
Oh, that's awesome. And B, law enforcement. I didn't want anybody else and nor the world to know that this minor was talking to EDP. That's why me and Skeeter wanted to take over communication. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we should I'll be like, yo, could you give us your information? We'll give it right back to you. You could change it. We just don't feel comfortable with conducting the investigation with an actual 15-year-old talking to him.
Yeah, basically. Or if she can get him to text her and we can set up a text now account.
And just set up a new one, yeah. And even though I wasn't doing preg catching back then, I even knew that cases like this could take a while. So we had actually made a pact that we weren't going to go public with anything about the EDP case until EDP was arrested. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Jidion, literally in a cupcake costume confronting EDP, and you posted that on your Instagram, so how could you not want anybody to know about it? Only reason why I posted that is because on August 27th, Kayla had texted me saying that the detectives told her that it was okay for her to post a video to talk about the situation, which looking back on now, I know is pretty weird. And I personally highly doubt that a detective would tell a minor to come out and make a YouTube video about a situation with a predator. But nonetheless, Kayla went public first about this entire situation, not only going public with it, but also dropping the chat logs as well.
Hello,
My name is Kayla, and I am unfortunately...
She's trying to do her own video.
I am 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15. He messaged me first, and I told him my age, and he didn't block me.
So that is the only reason why me and Skeeter
She tried to do her own video, gang.
Because everybody already knew that we were involved in the situation, so we let them know, hey, this is what happened. But the plan,
if you was gonna do that, you shouldn't involve nobody. You shouldn't even involve nobody from the jump. You shouldn't even tell the Discord. You should have just did your own shit separately from the jump. Been quiet, made your video, got your clout, and kept going. But she was young. She didn't know how to do shit.
Goes through, and that EDP was arrested. Then we were going to post about it. And to prove that to you guys, here's an IG live that I did the day that we caught EDP that someone had screen recorded, where we didn't let anybody know who we caught. All we said was that we caught somebody big. Y'all know what we do. We would tell you guys who we just caught, but legally we can't. But it's big. It's big. The person that we're talking about, he talked to a real underage person, but we can't say who he is. But you guys will find out very, very, very soon. Maybe a couple years. Possibly a couple years. Like that's how bad this is. But again, I want it to be known that I don't want any hate to be sent towards Kayla at all. She is a young woman, and genuinely, I would want her to move past this, man. You know, that's why I didn't want her name to be out there.
You made a full video talking about her, but then you talking about I don't want no hate to be sent to her.
As the person who got groomed by EDP.
Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
About a year ago, she dropped a video titled "What Jidion Did Will Shock You," and this is what she had to say.
When I realized something was wrong, I spoke to a moderator in Jidion's Discord server, who happened to be someone I was kind of besties with at the time. But for her own privacy and safety, I won't say her name. I explained the situation, and soon everyone in the voice call started asking
She's trying
questions.
to be a YouTuber.
Someone told Insight about what happened, and he ended up joining the voice call as well, and asked me if I wanted to be bait.
So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. When she made this video, it was already 2 years removed from the whole situation. So maybe she forgot how that conversation really went. But do you guys remember that VC call that I had showed you guys earlier where it was a bunch of people? That's the VC call that she's alluding to. And in that VC call, it was actually Kayla's idea to where she wanted to be the bait. And the people in the VC were coming up with ideas to get EDP to come out in person. And then Kayla decided to give herself up as tribute. I'll play the clip.
Do like the first meeting and then they not approach him.
Right.
In public.
Like in public,
and then get his confidence, and then like lure, and then like get him and trap.
Lure him to a hotel.
Right.
Yeah.
Real.
So that would be like.
You still have to get a little.
Hey, listen,
To
Inside.
be honest, I don't mind doing it, and I don't think my parents would mind.
And you'll see here how
Exactly.
not only the members in the VC call shut that down completely, but also the mod that she says offered her the role of being bait also shut it down.
Inside, I have an idea.
No.
Regardless of how you feel, it should
It would be real. That's really a risk. Like high key,
Do even not do that under any circumstances.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Bro,
actually.
but I'm gonna be
physically
honest,
there.
bro. Like not being racist or nothing, but like Hispanic parents, they be doing a lot of shit for money, bro. They don't be giving a fuck. Like look at Celeste. Like look at the Celeste and David situation. Look at Celeste, bro. Her parents didn't give a fuck because that nigga was giving them money, bro. Like she trying to be a YouTuber. She probably telling her mama like, yeah, I can make some money. Da 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 da. Like we can send him to jail, and I can make money, and I can start my YouTube career. Like that was what she wanted from the jump.
Technically,
she wanted to start a YouTube career from this situation.
So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she's just misremembering it because it was.
She made her own video on EDP,
and I don't think she
and then made a video on Jidion. She did a 2-for-1. She got a twofer.
Like but yes, this is the evidence. I just want to.
She got a twofer.
Clear the air.
She got Jidion and Skeeter Jean and interact with her.
Sadly, weird,
And
but
she
also
got EDP to
weirdly,
interact
this
with
was
her.
not the only time that Kayla was
And she was
trying
just
to
in a
be an
documentary that got a
IRL
million plus
decoy
views.
to meet EDP in person. Since she never gave us the logins nor let us do the plan that we had of switching out the communication, I instead thought of the idea of getting an adult decoy. So that way when EDP came to meet, we can have an adult decoy there. Now, I had asked her to send me some photos of her, and she sent me these photos right here. With these photos, we found an actress that looks fairly similar to her. So I just find it weird that she's saying that we were forcing her to keep on talking to EDP when we're jumping through all these different hoops. I mean, if we can find an actress that looks just like her, then why wouldn't we just take over the communication? It just, to me personally, it doesn't make any sense, but again, she might just be misremembering things, so I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Now, I had sent her a photo of the of age decoy that we were using,
He's trying to hold her, bro.
and she sent me this really weird message. I'm gonna read that message for you real quick, and keep in mind, to my knowledge at least, this is the second time she's asked to meet EDP445 in person. Let me read you what she said.
Hold on. Man, why the hell when I was at clinicals yesterday, a girl on Facebook was live and came up to the school to find a student, and she was calling the teachers out too. I'm like, girl, why you coming up here trying to fight teachers? Bro, bro, what kind of nursing school you go to, gang? What fucking nursing school do you go to, gang? They doing all of that, bro.
Said, quick question. I was wondering why you need a decoy to lure EDP, because, hear me out, if he sees it, he's gonna leave. Meaning, if he sees the decoy,
look, she talking about I could get him to do devious things on camera. What? Bro, she wanted, bro, she literally, bro, she was ready for anything, bro.
Devious things on camera that he won't be able to deny in court.
She was willing to fuck this nigga, bro.
Really turning 16 on that.
Bro, I could get him to do devious things. She would have let that nigga fuck her, bro, for the price of fucking fame, bro. Bro, what? To be a YouTuber, bro. Oh, hell no, bro.
Real? Like, I could get him to spill.
We watching Jidion's side of the basically this girl Kayla accused him in the EDP documentary of just being like some foul play, basically like some predatory foul play. And now we watching Jidion reaction to it.
The beans, because I feel like he'll try to trick the decoy. And I let her.
She talking about some, I feel like he'll try to trick the decoy. Bitch, what? She was asking him to be a decoy, but he was saying no. Like, he kept pressuring her about like using the actress and this and that. So this why she texted him like, quick question, I was wondering why you need a decoy.
Her no, cops aren't gonna allow you anywhere near that.
Bro, she is, bro.
Now, sadly,
she is fucking wild, bro. Like, that's why she say like she was an opportunist.
That was already worse enough.
She was willing to do any fucking thing, bro. She talking about some, I could get him to do devious things on camera. They can't use that and fucking, what's the name? If you go in there planning to do some shit to catch him up.
EDP445. And this is why I'm giving her this
you can't do that.
benefit of the doubt, because, bro, if I had to remember things 3 years ago, I would misremember too.
However, rather than treating the situation seriously, Jidion saw it as content.
Now, it really does suck that Kayla sees it as all I saw was content. And truly, I mean, I didn't just see it as content. I saw it as,
but you saw it as content too, though.
Talking to a minor who's a fan of me. So I wanted to do everything in my power to get that man arrested. And I want her to stop being subjected to that monster, which is why I told her to block him.
I told Jidion every single time that EDP would send me dick pics, but he would never tell me to like block him or anything.
I want you to block him on your phone, right?
And I continued messaging him because it was very like encouraged for me to keep doing
Bro,
it.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit low-key was throwing me off too. Like, and then that bitch bent up at the back.
I mean, what are you gonna do from here? You're gonna like
that bitch damn near got a shortage in it for sure. Like, look at that bitch all bent up at the bottom.
Transition so that we could take over the communication, because
then he got the arm extended as far as it can be.
That, but a minor would not be talking to a predator anymore. And I don't want to put words in her mouth, so I'm going to let her speak for herself. But I think the reason why she didn't let us just take over and let her be a ghost is because of what she said right here.
Now, me personally, am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as you're not harming anybody. And I don't think I was harming anybody.
Damn,
and especially when you're my age, if you're 16, people are going to think that you're young and dumb. So you kind of have to be an opportunist. You have to make your own opportunities. You cannot be waiting for them. But this entire situation was not that at all.
Now, I do want to give an update. So, Kayla gave me case numbers and detective numbers to call. I called the detective number and it was disconnected. And took me like till 3 years later to finally find out what police station she went to and everything. And she really doesn't have all the updates and everything, but luckily, since I deal with police so much, I kind of figured it out and figured out where to look. And I can confirm that there is a case number associated with the account, meaning that there wasn't a report made. And also, not only was there a report made, but I confirmed with the police station that this case is currently with the FBI. Now, granted,
damn, this nigga EDP going to jail,
I don't know if they're still actively investigating it, and I don't know if they'll do
going to
anything
federal
with
fucking
all of
prison.
this, me personally. So while we can all hope and pray that this situation wasn't for nothing, because I mean, at the end of the day, she was still groomed, she is still a victim, and EDP needs to be arrested. I don't know if the FBI is going to do anything with the information. Hopefully, with the popularity of the documentary, plus his admission,
I ain't gonna lie.
Hopefully
EDP need to be under the jail, but
and even in my first conversation,
as far as
with
her situation goes, she tried to contact him for her big payday. She tried to contact him for YouTube content.
Actually be gone. I'm not gonna lie, for this one, I feel like we do need to try to get some law enforcement to so this could be the end of this, you know? So I told her to go to law enforcement. My Discord and my mod told her to go to law enforcement. And the people just in my Discord, when she first told everybody that EDP was talking to her, they also told her to go to law enforcement and report this. But I can say it is reported, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
I feel like I was a victim of EDP, but I think I was mainly a victim. This is gonna sound crazy, but mainly a victim of Jidion, in a way. I feel like for a long time I was his little puppet.
I'm not gonna lie, this part of the documentary actually hurt my feelings the most because, you know, she's pretty much saying that I victimized her more than an actual pedophile. I'm not here to fight what she said. You know, if she truly feels like that, then that's how she feels. I know what I did, though. I wouldn't
say he victimized. I would say he probably used.
Police. I know my Discord told her to go to police, and I know we didn't want her to keep on talking.
But I feel like they was both using each other though.
Threatening to sue me a lot lately. Like in her video that she made about me
they
recently,
was both using each other.
Lawsuit.
I mean, at this point, what does Jidion even pay you for? Especially you inside. I can't wait to see you all inside a lawsuit next.
And somebody in her comment section said, "Hey, why are you gonna sue Jidion but not EDP?" And she replied,
"Why would I sue EDP? What the fuck?" That's why I say she was gonna fuck that nigga. That's why she wanted to do devious things. She talking about why would I sue EDP for this nigga? What? Man, why did this girl boyfriend drop the pill and kill today, baby? So I guess it was all on Facebook, and the girl was talking about her baby. That's why they was fighting. Man,
doesn't have any money. Yeah, I mean,
they gonna fuck around. Your nursing school gonna fuck around and lose accreditation, gang.
If that's how she feels, that's how she feels.
You better hurry up, bro.
She photoshopped a photo of her on somebody and sent EDP a nude when I specifically told her to never send him anything explicit.
No, I did not send EDP any pictures of me that were nude. What did happen when he asked me for them was that Jidion got a lookalike.
Bro, you need to hurry up, gang.
I kind
Get
of
your shit in dip, bro.
Her face into Google pictures.
And a year before she did the documentary, so this is her first video coming out about her being the victim of EDP, she states in there that she did send him a nude, but it wasn't her, and that she just got it off of Google because she's quote unquote big brained.
And he even asked for nudes, which the nudes that I sent him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, it's big brains, you know?
And the reason why this is making me so frustrated is because I told her multiple times to never
he smacked
say
that cord. That bitch
or
gonna
send
come out,
anything
bro.
explicit to him if she was gonna continue talking to him. Luckily, I was on the phone with her the other day and I recorded the conversation and I got her acknowledging that fact. I'm gonna roll the clip. Did you take the picture of yourself or did you go on Google?
No. I did not send anything to anyone.
So you never sent him anything
Absolutely
sexual?
not. I think I will say this, you even told me not to do that because the idea was for him to like
Oh yeah, she gotta go.
So
she kept asking, you know, so we were trying to figure out something.
I told you to never send him anything sexual.
She
correct?
gotta go.
Yes.
And so we went back.
She damn near gotta go with EDP, bro. They both gotta go to jail. When she turned 18, she gotta get locked up too.
She was talking to EDP, and before we were even
You damn near can't even fuck with her. You damn near can't even fuck with her because she trying to find her big moment.
She sent him a photo, and obviously it was in disappear mode, so you can't tell what she sent to him. But you could tell by his reply that it was something. And I mean, oh my God.
Wait.
Tell by his reply that.
With that stuff in surgery, kidney pain, drink your water. Kind of upset. You put that pick in vanish mode. I need to jerk off my. Damn, what is she seeing?
It was something, and I mean, oh my gosh, man! The fact that she could have,
bro, all of this, but all of this is for fucking YouTube content.
Involved is very, very, very disturbing. It's disturbing if she sent anything to him, regardless. So Kayla just dropped a new video, and I just want to give her a huge shout out because she again admits that I told her not to send anything explicit to EDP.
As for the nudes, so this is the part in the documentary that kind of weirded me out because I believe it was cut out. I recall saying that the idea of having my face like on a decoy's body, I recall saying that idea was brought up, but it was never fully like gone through with. But they cut that part out, maybe for shock factor. I did say that though. And so I don't know why they cut that out. That was kind of weird. But that's that. I mean, I didn't send him anything. And he even asked for nudes, which the nudes that I sent him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, it's a big brain.
Right,
you know?
exactly. So either you didn't send him or you sent it. Like what is it, gang? You didn't send him anything or you sent him shit from Google.
But this is the first and last time I probably will ever talk about it because simply I don't want to die. I do kind of fear for my life.
So first, to address the Illuminati claim.
I fear for my life.
A YouTuber that goes out and arrests child predators. And then second,
She feels for her life. But you didn't fear for your life when you was actively trying to send shit and fuck with EDP.
Is a whole group of Satanists, right? And what's funny
a documented child
predator.
predator.
I don't know if Kayla still is or not, but she used to be, or she might still be, a Satanist. She had it in her profile right there. So, like, I don't understand why she keeps on saying I'm in the Illuminati. With she herself.
Oh, yeah. It just keeps getting weirder and weirder with this bitch. Like.
Yeah. But no, it's Christ gang all day over here, man. But yeah, this is the end of the video, man. Please, nobody send her any hate at all.
This nigga keeps saying don't send, bro. Every time he say that, is literally telling people to send her hate. Like, that's why he's saying it.
Everybody's like, oh, he's scared to react to it. No, I'm not scared to react to it. I've just been so busy, bro. We've caught 2 preds so far this week alone, and we got more to go. And today, I've been busy. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Kayla, man. I wish her nothing but the best. She is not only a med student, but she's also a law student at the same time while doing her music career. She's doing it all, man. So
hell no, I don't want this hoe. I don't want this hoe touching me, gang, and no type of medical.
I don't know. No,
don't even draw my blood, and I don't want you represent me in a courtroom.
So that's on her.
How's she a medical and a law student at the same time?
I'm not talking about the situation ever again. Unless EDP gets arrested, then I'll make an update. But yeah, y'all, I love you guys. Y'all be safe. Peace.
This bitch on her fucking shit, bruh.